What's good, Gray Gang? We're here today. We're gonna do some pond bass fishing, but the thing about this pond is that it is literally over there on the other side of that mountain. I'm not kidding about that, guys. We're going bass fishing in the middle of the forest, and it ain't no easy pond to get to either, guys. We're gonna have to take the trapping shack on wheels for a little bit, but then it gets to a point to where we can't even take the trapping shack on wheels. We'll have to walk a pretty good ways too. Here's the cargo ship today. Those tires aren't gonna get me many places anyhow, but because we are going fishing in such a hard place to get to, I can't exactly take as many supplies as I'd like sometimes. But we are gonna take the fanny pack, and I'm gonna show y'all right now what I'm gonna pack. Now for the gear we're gonna be taking out to that pond, we're gonna make it short and sweet. We're not taking much materials. We're not gonna take many baits. We're only taking one rod, and we're taking a 6-foot rod at that. I'm really not interested in taking many rods because I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna have to walk like half the way there. And then once I get there, there's probably gonna be trees all around me. And I don't exactly want a 7-6 rod trying to, you know, flip up and under a bush. And taking into account that it is a pond, there's most likely gonna be grass. So what I'm gonna be taking today is just my favorite pond fishing grass bait. 1, you have a frog, a go-to in almost every grass situation ever. And 2, over here we got some Biospawn Exo sticks. I can wacky rig them, weightless Texas rig them, weighted Texas rig them. I can honestly do everything in the world with these. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that's all we're taking. And a few hooks, of course. And that's about it. Let's go. Oh. There he is. Right there on that frog. He's not a monster, but he is still a frogfish. Not exactly your typical frogfish. Doesn't have any size at all, but he is a nice frogfish. I barely even got the hook set in him too. But whenever I went to set the hook, I can't really set it too hard because directly above me, I have trees like that. And that's especially what I was talking about if I had like a 7-6 rod. Whenever I went to set the hook, I would swarp on all these trees. And you know, at the end of the day, possibly have a broken rod. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I did just catch one on the frog right here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch up, put that little exo stick on, because what y'all didn't see is all the fish that I actually missed on this frog. Like I missed at least like 3 or 4 bass that tried to eat this, but they just never did. What I'm gonna try to do is put on that little exo stick, and hopefully I'll get those to bite and commit, and I'll actually get the hook set in them, unlike with this frog. So I'm just gonna turn these down to the fanny pack. We're gonna get at my pliers right here, cut the frog off just like that. I'm gonna pull out my hook box, open it up. I'm looking for a little 4-aught right about, let's see, where is that thing? This one will do. This is a little extra wide gap. Now I'm just gonna tie this one on and put one of those exo sticks on, and I should be good to go. Pull out this, get one out quick and easy, pull it out. And then right here, all I'm talking about weightless Texas rig is I'm going to Texas rig the worm, but it's not going to have any weight. So it's basically almost going to be like a weedless wacky worm. That's how I would put it. To expose it, that way it don't get any grass on it. Boom, there we go. Let's catch some of these bass that missed my frog. And I can about guarantee to y'all, I will get one, I promise. There's one right over there. Oh, he's blowing up on him. If I can get around there to him, I know I can catch him. It'll be an easy catch. The only problem is, how in the world am I going to get... Well, I'll tell you how in the world I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a full send, guys. I'm tromping through these woods. I mean, I came over here. I knew what I was getting into. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going... Oh, man. Oh, this is thick stuff, too. Spiders beware, bro. But I know for a fact, if I can get over there to that bass, I can catch him, because I've saw him blow up like 2 or 3 times. Oh, this is so thick. Oh, man. This is crazy. Here we go. Got on good deer trail. This deer trail should take me right over there to where I want to be. Okay, it wasn't too bad to get to. It would definitely be easier in a kayak, but which I have. Should probably try to use it sometime, shouldn't I? Oh my goodness. There is 5 bass over here. I'm not even kidding with y'all. There's 5 bass over here just pinning stuff up. 5 of them. This is going to be real quick, guys. This is gonna be real quick. Ooh, I'm gonna flip in there. He's gonna bite it. I'm gonna set the hook, and I'm going to throw him right back. Try to get another one. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. They're on it, they're on it, they're on it, they're on it. He's got it. There he is. Oh, oh, there's like 5 more of them too. It was that quick, guys. I told you it'd be that quick. They're busting right up on the bank. They don't even see me. There's like his 8 buddies are right there. Don't worry, guys, he's all right. Well, I'm gonna throw in there and get him too. Hopefully I can get his bigger buddies. That was a pretty small one compared to the other ones right there. I don't think they see me because they're in the sun right now and I'm back here in the shade, which gives me a pretty good vantage point, I guess, if you will. Got him. A little bit better. Not exactly great, but a little bit better than that last one. That's what I'm saying, guys. They're just stacked over here. And I don't know why at all either. Like, there's nothing exactly special over here. Like, there's not a tree in the water. There's nothing like that. But they're all just stacked over here. They're sort of schooling, I guess. But right there on that little Exo Stick Texas rig, man, dude, they're smashing it every time. But I just threw it out to where they couldn't see me at all. Out there in a little bit deeper water, and he came and he met it. There he is. Got him. Dude, there he is again. That's what I'm saying, guys. They're just over here stacked. I really don't have any words for this, but as soon as you let it sink out of sight, they just grab it. Like, that's how it's been. I threw it up here right in front of their face and they've not bit it, but whenever I throw it out a little bit deeper and let it sink out of sight, they're smashing it. Like, I don't know if they're just schooled up out there or what, but they're biting it quick, guys. There he is. This one's not a bad one. I actually wacky rigged this one. I don't know if y'all saw that on the GoPro or not, but I actually had to wacky rig it because, well, my Exo Stick is half the size it used to be. Had a little bit off the front, a little bit off the back, and now we got a grassy bass. But here's how I had it rigged up. See how it's like literally 4 inches now, and they're like originally 6? I just took it, wacky rigged it, just like that right there, and that fish right there, he just chomped on it. Ooh, he had it there. He still got it. Yep, there he is. That ain't a bad one. That ain't a bad one. I'm just kidding. It's a very bad one. It's a teeny wee. Nope, no. Oh, dang it, he came off. But I guess that goes to show that even that what's a 4-inch little sticko or whatever you want to call this, still catching them. Didn't get that one, but he was swimming towards me the whole time. That's why, you know, I thought he's so small, and that's also why I never really got the hook set in him. He just kept swimming at me the entire time he bit it. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty good one. Oh, he's swimming towards me too. There we go. And another one bites the dust. On that little wacky rig. All these fish in this pond's been about the same size, but I swear, guys, I hear some giants over there busting. They gotta be at least like 2-pounders, which isn't giant, but it is pretty big for what we're fishing with right now. Toss that guy back. But right there on that wacky rig, it's out here doing damage today. I've only used one worm all day, and bro, it's got me what, 6, 7, 8 fish, something like that. I'm just throwing it out as far as I can, just shaking it the whole time, just sitting there shaking it. Because all it is, it's just a little nub. It doesn't have much falling action as it is, but all I'm trying to do is throw it out there and shake my slack line. That way it's sitting there maybe going like this. Because with it only being like half the length it used to be, I don't know if there's much action to it. So I'm just giving it my own action. Can't hurt, I guess. There's one. There's one little tick crawling on me already. And I bet there's plenty more, which I didn't expect anything less, to be honest. I'm expecting no less than about 4 or 5 ticks on me. Like, I'm in the middle of the backwoods, guys. I've had to walk through some pretty nasty stuff just to get here, let alone going over to that one spot. That was some real thick stuff. There he is. Another one on that stinking wacky worm, and my worm finally fell off. I guess that was a pretty good bass though. I mean, pretty good worm. That worm right there caught me plenty fish, I will say that. But for real though, with that worm right there, it caught me what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 38,000 something other fish. It done really good. And so yeah, guys, just like that, we went out, we caught a few bass right out in the middle of the backwoods. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. That was some thick stuff. But we did sneak around the pond a little bit, and we got on some pretty decent, you know, actually a little school of bass. Oh my goodness, they're just following me. This is insane. But guys, I mentioned this earlier, but hit the like button. If we can get like 4,000 likes, I'll put the kayak in there and we'll fish the whole pond all the way around it, which is gonna be pretty awesome. And also, since it is Saturday, it's time for our verse of the week. And this in here even helps me a little bit. And not only does it help me a little bit, but it helps me a lot. This week's is coming out of Psalms 37:5. It says, commit your ways to the Lord, trust in him, and he will act. Now guys, it is what it says. Trust in him, and he will act. If you have faith that God will act in your life, oh my goodness. I just wish I had a flamethrower right here. I would burn them gnats to pieces. Future video, possibly. But back to Jesus. If you have faith that God will truly take care of your problems, and that he is truly watching over you every second of the day, that's exactly what he'll do. You gotta have faith in him, guys. And I'm just gonna tell you how it is, because that's how the Bible said it is. If you have faith in him, if you trust him, he will act. Will. There's no maybes in it. There's no mights. It doesn't say if there's a full moon next week. It doesn't say if the gnats will get out of my face. It says he will. And that verse, guys, it just speaks for itself. Think about that verse. Truly read it and think about it. Think about what it means. And that's what I want y'all to do for me. I just want to thank you great gangsters out there. I just want to thank you for watching this vlog right here. And I also want to let you know about Monday's video. You do not want to miss Monday's video. It is going to be a bang. And I'm not kidding about that. It's truly going to be a bang. It's going to be content that you haven't seen in a while. But it's legal, I promise. Don't worry, it is legal. I'm serious, it's legal for now. But not only Monday is there gonna be a banger, but there's also a super new merch release. And I'm just gonna say this, it sounds a little bit like this. See you Monday, Gray Gang.